I have seen a lot of surviving 100 days in Minecraft hardcore videos, and really, I think they are all way too casual. I mean, come on, most of them struggle to kill the Ender Dragon. As a speedrunner, I will easily get all advancement and find all the strongholds, yeah! Wait, wait a minute. Okay, so on day 1 I started with chopping down some trees, crafting some tools, mining some iron, customizing some ships and going to the nether, only to instantly regret my life decision because this is hardcore. If I die once, I'm out. So instead, I spent the rest of the day mining iron near a nearby cave until I got myself some decent armor and tools. While I was mining, I realized that skeletons are the most annoying mob in the entire Minecraft history. I mean, come on, this guy sniped me like 30 times. When I got to the surface, I instantly slept on a tree, and when I woke up on day 2, I started heading towards a nice looking community of villagers lying near a swamp. Everyone knows what I did there, so we're going to skip this part. There is this OP trick where you can find diamonds easily using clay in a swamp. For this trick to work, you need to locate a clay patch, find the center block, and walk 7 blocks toward positive C. This trick works 87.5% of the times, so it's pretty consistent. I spent the rest of day 2 getting diamonds, and when I had some diamond tools I decided to head back to the nether. I used some speedrunning techniques to find a structure like using the pie chart and the E counter to locate both fortresses and bastions. After a not so welcoming piglin trying to kill me, I mined the gold blocks from this bridge bastion and looted it. Bridge bastions always have a glowstone in one of the chests, so I decided to steal it. Obviously, piglins didn't like this, so they didn't give me enough pearls to me to move around in the nether, so I had to walk my way to the fortress, like a casual. It was day 3, but I didn't know that because I couldn't see the light of the sun while I was in the nether. I found the fortress and started killing hordes of hostile mobs until I gathered what I needed. I built myself another portal in the fortress, heading back to the overworld, and when I reached there, I looted a desert temple, hoping for the best, but yeah. Didn't happen. After some time running across large fields of grass, I found the stronghold and opened the end portal. This was going to be hard, since killing the Elden Dragon is one of the most difficult tasks in a mine. Yeah. I tried to find an end city on day 4, and even though I did find one, it didn't have a ship, so I had to keep walking, like a casual. I'm overreacting, there was a good end city nearby. After some parkour, I reached the end ship. I obviously took the most important item inside it, and then I took the elytras. I used my speedrunning knowledge and my undeniable skill to use elytras to find another end city, and I spent the rest of the day 4 looting end cities and getting extremely wealthy. On day 5, I returned to my cozy village where I crafted some diamond armor and tools. I also went to another stronghold where I mined the entire library, so I wouldn't need books anymore. I built another portal in the portal room, which put me near a bastion I have never seen before, so I spent my 6th day looting it. On the first Sunday of my hardcore war, I traveled to the snowy tundras and found another settlement. There was also an igloo nearby, so I became a doctor and cured the zombified village in the basement. Day 8 was a fun one. I spent the whole day trying to get mending books from the cured village. But it worked. On day number 1, I enchanted my tools and armor with the mending books I bought and started to fly across the world in order to discover new biomes. Because there is an advancement for it. Literally, there's an advancement for every single thing you do in this game. You kill a creature, advancement made. You trade it with villagers, advancement made. You are high, advancement made. Day 10 was like day 9 but with some breathing. While I was waiting for the horse to be able to breathe again, I got myself a ballistic, which is a somewhat annoying advancement, because if you miss the shot, you need to get 5 different mobs. Again. And don't miss it. Again. Luckily, I didn't, so yeah, advancement made. Day 11 was like day 10 but with more structures. I looted another desert temple, but no luck again. If you didn't know, I'm looking for a nut chapel, since I will need one for the hardest advancement in the entire game. I found a bamboo jungle, but there was only one panda, so no breeding today, buddy. Oh yeah, I also started taming cats every time I found a village. Since there are 11 different types of cats, I had to keep track of every single cat I tamed. Luckily, CTM developed an app which keeps track of every biome you've been into, every mob you have killed, and lots of other things that are hard to keep track of. If you want to download this, you will find the link in the description below. Day 12 was like day 10, lots of reading, except for the panda. On day 13 I returned back home, and I killed some unique mobs at night. I also started a honey farm since I needed honey. I love honey. On day 14, I traded looting with a villager, and like mending, this took some time, almost the entire day, actually. I also completed some more challenges, like visiting every single nether biome and killing 2 phantoms with 1 arrow. Day 15 was basically me gathering materials for an nether farm, for me to build it on day 16.
You're about to see some visual pain.
I spent day 17 looting another bastion and traveling back to the igloo where my mending villager was. I need another name tag since my endermite got deleted from Earth. I spent the next couple of days looting structures with my OP gear. Day 18 was like day 16 but actually protecting the endermite, and now my enderman farm worked. I upgraded my sword and started farming XP. Day 22 was boring, me eating weird food and trying to get an advancement without the proper setup, but actually getting good at the game and doing it the old fashioned way. From day 23 to day 27, I explored the world, finding unique biomes, looting bastions and monuments to get enough gold blocks for a full beacon, and actually breeding a panda. It was just about time. I found a double spawner on day 28, so I decided to farm the blaze rods I will need to fill the 128 strongholds. Yeah, with 14 I should be enough. Yeah. Day 30 was quite lucky. I got myself enough wither skulls to spawn the wither, and that's exactly what I did on day 31. I threw some cows inside the tunnel I built to fight the wither. These cows were going to be sacrificed in order to obtain wither roses. I'm sorry, cows. The fight itself was quite easy. I did forget that the wither can break obsidian and that kinda scared me. But now I have another problem. I needed a base, and I needed one fast. I was thinking that the best place for me to build one was the ocean. You see, for the hardest advancement in the game, I will need to build a machine with a shulker, a dolphin, and it has to be near an ocean monument. I decided to build one at the first ocean I saw where I blinded at a random spot. I started building a stone brick platform and decided to look around, but then regret and decided to do something else instead. It was day 32 and I went back to the end. I started searching for an end city near an end gateway, since I will need a shulker for this machine. Luckily, I found one. I wrote down the course and went back to the main village. Day 33, I started building a bridge in the nether to move the shulker from spawn to my new ocean base. This took the entire day. On day 34, I used all the TNT I found while exploring to find ancient debris. I needed around 20 for advancement, but I also wanted to upgrade some tools, so I will need more than 20. I only got 12, so on day 35 I upgraded 3 pieces of armor.
Yeah, looking thick, boy.
I spent days 35 and 36 moving items from my main village to the new ocean base. I also brought the cat with me. Day 37 was special. I started looking for a village, a pillager outpost, and an ocean monument, and I found all of them near the platform in my ocean. Christmas has come early. On day 38, I crafted all the ice I will need to locate and fill the 128 strongholds. I'm not sure if I want to do this anymore. Days 39 and 40 were kinda weird. I tried to get some advancement, but I failed miserably. I also got another nether ingot, so yeah, advancement made. Days 41, 42 and 43, and I explored again. Near that node chapel, but I just couldn't find it. I found lots of temples, so yeah, more TNT. I ended up using this TNT on day 44, so yeah, more ancient debris. Day 45 to 49. I started a task no one wants to do, okay? I didn't want to do this neither, okay? This was like insanely, like, please help me. Day 50 and I started to fill the 128 strongholds. This will take almost 30 Minecraft days, but I had to do it. I have accepted this challenge before, so I could not fail this. Not now. My plan was simple. Travel above the bedrock roof at the nether where terrain is plain. Build a portal at around some coordinates I found out using math. Yes, math. I spent almost 2 hours on GeoGebra trying to know where to blind travel, but it worked. I also had to build a mob farm on day 58 because even though I used the paper from the stronghold libraries, I didn't have enough gunpowder to craft rockets. Day 67 was great. I found myself a node chapel. It was one of the hardest things I had to do during this challenge. I kept filling in portals until day 76, when this mission was finally accomplished. After filling 128 end portals, I needed to do something funny, something I could enjoy. You know, it took me over 8 hours of gameplay to fill those portals. Only to fill them, I needed a break, so on days 76 and 77, I did the funniest thing I have ever done.
I mined a chunk.
On day 78, I killed a ghast while being on the overworld, so yeah, abandonment. I also started brewing potions for this secret "how did we get here" advancement. Did I mention you need to have every single effect at the same time? I had to start preparing. I farmed some Nautilus shells on days 79 and 80, and I went into a creative test world to see if shulkers were able to enter the nether. If this was the case, I already had the bridge ready, so it would be way too easy. Yeah, they can't. So, that was it? I had to move a boat for around 4,000 blocks. Digging a tunnel would take way too much time. Building a bridge too. But then, I had an idea.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. I built an airplane. I spent day 81 and 82 moving the shulker from the end city to the overworld, and after a rainy day, it was time for the plane to fly. There was also a cat on the plane. It took around 3 days, but I had the shulker at my base. I spent the next few days preparing myself. I could not fail this, since I only had one notch apple. Day 90. It was time. I started a raid towards a village, and after becoming the hero of the village, I instantly killed another pillager, just to get the bad omen effect. Then, I gained mining fatigue from an elder guardian. I had to do this right. Why didn't it work? Oh, yeah, no dolphin grace. That's it? I only had around 3 hours left, and I couldn't find another notch apple. I surrendered. Just kidding, surrender is for casuals. I farmed another 3 wither skulls, which I did quite fast. I then killed another wither and craft another beacon. I needed to brew some fire resistant potions, and the notch apple wouldn't be obligatory anymore. I redo the raid, and after obtaining mining fatigue again, I was ready for a second chance. And no dolphin grace again, are you serious? Come on. Okay, I have to act fast. I didn't have the patience to do another raid. I had almost every effect I needed, so theoretically I could splash myself with the backup potions I had, and if everything worked, I would get the hardened advancement. I regained mining fatigue and splashed myself, and this happened. I have done it. Day 93 and I only had one simple advancement to make. I had to kill the Ender Dragon again. I easily did that, and that was everything. I made every single advancement, and I have filled every single stronghold. From day 94 to day 100, I upgraded my base. I also did some mixed categories from speedrun.com, like Pride Percent and Stack of Slime Wool, which ended up as Slime Carpet. So yeah, I have speedrunning 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. If you like this video, leave a like and